as well. Okay. Alright, we're back with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Let me test chat. How's that overlay looking? Alright, we're good. We're back. We're good to go. Let's see. Yeah. That's it.
Godspeed. Together we stand.
Let's get a few of the buffs out the way. This is pretty much the only fight that's actually serious.
Always be ready for the worst.
This war must be...
No, wrong one.
Yes. You are my favorite aid.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Is it working now? Yes, it is. At the very least, as far as I can tell, it's working. Alright, let's see here. Use the divine favors.
I will lend you my aid.
Use prayer.
Are we ready to move out?
Use haste.
Let us press on.
Alright.
Rely on me.
Charge.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
There. That in no time flat. Alright, naturally we're gonna skip a lot of the dialogue this time around because I literally just went through all this. Alright, have to go.
A bright future awaits us.
Use trickery. And open this.
Call me again if you need to.
Okay. Let me save the game and hopefully this doesn't, going into the inventory doesn't glitch it out again. Let's enter. Okay, game didn't glitch. Sweet. Alright. So we're good to go. Alright, what does this do? +2 persuasion to intimidate. In addition, whenever the wearer confirms crit, the enemy suffers a -2 penalty on saving throws against mind-affecting effects for 2 rounds. I could give it to you. Once a glaze crit chance times 20, but the scimitar is 18 to 20. All right, you're best off with it. Alright. There we go.
Lead on.
Sing. Yeah, that's it. No book here. And a dead person here. Bunch of elks. Leave them alone. Just go into the city. No, look, Commander's here. Welcome back. Please stay for as long as you'd like. How are things going in the village? Not much happens in the village. I'm sure you have a lot of going on, and stuff is always happening in the cities and on the front lines, but things are pretty quiet out here. But let's see, what's the latest news from our little village? Well, we went fishing and caught some rough. They were big too, nice and plump, fat as piglets. I tell you, what else? Weevils have eaten through our carrots, they gobbled up everything, down to the last stalk. Then the other day, old Breg went up to fix his roof and took a hard fall. If it hadn't been for Jernog and his prayers, he'd have kicked the bucket by now, no doubt about that. You must think it's ridiculous to call any of this news. Also, Jernog is just downright wonderful. I don't know, maybe his prayers are working, or maybe he just has a lucky touch. But whenever he blesses me, I always catch a boatload of fish. Also, he sings like enough already. Markill frowns. Jernog this, Jernog that. It's all I ever hear you talk about. And do you worship any deities here? Faith, religions, deities. With all due respect to Jernog, no one out here has time for such things. Maybe people in the city can go around saying prayers and listening to sermons, but in a backwater place like this, we're just doing what we can to survive. There's only one provider and protector for us, our mother Icy Rill. Markill nods toward the river. Yeah, the river doesn't care about prayers or sacrifices, and if the Icy Rill wants something in exchange for her help, she just takes it without asking. Melissa stares pensively at a piece of driftwood as it's carried away by the current. The two of you look very much alike. I assume you're related. Wait, no, we already said all this. Yeah, what the hell? How's life in the village? You've got a priest. He doesn't say much. Oh wait, no, this is new. This has changed. Kill shrugs and smiles amiably. It's a good night. He does some healing, never bothers us with sermons. He's even learning to fish in his spare time. He's a good man. He came all this way to live with us, even though he had never met us before. His religious beliefs, well, they're his own business. But life in the village became a lot more fun after he arrived. And that's all that matters. He's a good singer and he knows lots of stories. All the best ones are about you, actually. And how you cleverly defeated all the demons in Canabris. He sings you his little songs and you hang on his every word. Markill pretends to scowl as he teases his sister. He's a good man, no question, but still, he's not one of us. You'd be better off finding yourself someone from the village instead of spending all your time with him boating up and down the river. Yeah, nobody asked you. Alessa sticks her tongue out at Marco. And then they still don't say anything about the grass dolls. The whirlwind is not that far away. Have you been attacked? And they pretty much go, nope. When the Crusaders are near the whirlwind, they often experience nightmares when they sleep. Do you have any trouble with nightmares here? Don't know what you're talking about, if I'm honest. I sleep like a dead man, nothing to complain about. I have to go. Safe travels, me. Defeat all your enemies, and don't forget you're always welcome here. And I just continue to loot the place. They say the demons in the wound are on the move again. Something's about to happen. If something happens, it'll happen there, not here. Things stay quiet around here. Thanks to the river, and that's how it should be.
No reason to pause.
Yes, the icy river will keep us safe. She won't allow any harm to come to us. Still, what do you think is happening? With the demons, I mean. I don't know, and I don't want to know. You'd be better off asking how many catfish we'll catch this season. Now that's a real question, and a good one too. As for all that demon stuff, who cares?
This was simple enough.
Leads on.
Let's see. Oh, a recipe. Godspeed salad. Right. Copy the recipe. Alright. That should be everything. Oh, wow. I never looted any of those wolves. Are they that worthless? Plague Smiley Dog. And a Plague Bear.
I'll just sit here.
Huh.
I'll remove this obstacle.
This is probably actually a little dangerous.
This is not my time. This was unexpected.
Nice try. Didn't work though.
Nope.
wait, no, 6:30.
Oh!
Didn't work though.
Meet you around 6:30.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright.
I will guide us.
Alright. What do we got here? Getting honey. And that should be that. I mean, obviously I should really heal up everybody.
The world has suffered enough. Godspeed.
I told him to call your phone.
Okay.
Where is your phone?
So, pocket.
Will you be able to fill it?
Nope.
So, if you...
I generally try not to have too many things that can distract me in the middle of the stream.
I want to still be in the phone.
I know the feeling. Alright, let's see here. The carcass of an unknown creature. And then we go. Apparently there's no way. Oh. Spy a traveling merchant. We approach that. Here we go. It's the man, it's the legend, the skeleton man.
Let us press on.
It'd be nice to have a nightmare as a mount. Alright. The skeleton is walking across the waste. He moves with pep in his step, humming a tune. His skull bobs in chorus with the humming, making the coins inside his head clink rhythmically. Next to him, nightmarish horses of flame and shadow draw a cart loaded with valuable-looking items. Upon seeing you, the skeleton offers a dramatic and hearty wave. Good evening to you there. Or is this what days look like in your world room? Can't really tell, but no matter. Be it day or night, the skeletal salesman always has the best deals you can find anywhere. He proudly sweeps his bony hand over the goods in his cart. And as I'm our customer, they say that's good luck. And here I was, about to offer you a free scroll of angelic aspect. But I can see you don't need one. I could use a free scroll. Here, please take your gift. Truly angelic, scroll of angelic aspect. See. Tell me about yourself. I'm a simple man. I keep no secrets. You can see right through me. The skeleton laughs as he knocks on his empty rib cage for emphasis. What would you like to know? How did you become who or what you are? Oh, now that's a story and a half. Listen well and don't repeat my mistakes or you won't be able to live with yourself. Get it? Alright, moving on. Once I was just like you, exploring all sorts of ruins and filling my pockets with riches until I stumbled into a Dracolich's lair. That's one scary beast, let me tell you. A lich and a dragon. He would have eaten me whole had I not suggested a deal. I would sell off all the blades and armor left by previous adventurers. Surely he didn't have much use for all that equipment, but he could earn a tidy sum of gold. Surprisingly, he agreed, but that didn't save my life. Instead, he just turned me into a walking pile of bones. And what do you know? That was just the beginning of my troubles. For a long time, I wandered the river kingdoms, peddling my wares, until I met one devious scoundrel. At first glance, he looked decent enough, decked out in armor, clearly a paladin. He asked me where my master's lair was. Obviously, he wasn't the first to take an interest, but the Dracolich was no slouch. He put an enchantment on me so that I couldn't even remember the lair's location. However, this knight turned out to be quite the wizard too. I'm no expert in magic, but basically, he offered to perform a ritual that would reveal the location of my master's lair. Then he and his pals would kill the Dracolich and give me my freedom, plus half of the hoard. Sounds like a sweet deal, huh? So I agreed like a fool. He showed me the contract and it seemed alright to me, so I just signed it right then and there. We conducted the ritual and the knight found out where my master was hiding by looking at some astral tracks or whatnot. Long story short, they killed the Dracolich. The knight offered me my half of the treasure as promised, and then, as per the terms of our contract, he demanded payment for the ritual's components, for my freedom, and then there were taxes, excise fees, and fines. Before I knew it, I had to give him all of my loot and still couldn't even cover my debt. And so he offered me a way to repay it by working as before, for his master this time. Thus, I'm still traveling, peddling, and all that, until I earn every last coin that I own. And you know what? To pay off that kind of sum, I'm pretty sure I'll have to keep working for him until Groatus brings the end times. Now that's the story, isn't it? Someday I might even write a tragic play about myself. I'll call it Undeath of a Salesman. As for the moral, with a professorial air, the skeleton holds up one white finger. The moral of my story is this: watch what you sign. That lesson is free. For the rest of what's in this fine cart, you'll have to pay in gold. Who's your new master? Did I tell you the knight looked like a paladin? Well, he wasn't anything of the sort. On the contrary, he was a servant of Mammon, the archdevil of avarice. The skeleton slightly opens his mouth to reveal a single azure coin among the gold. The coin is stamped with the disdainful visage of a devil. That's the one he sold me to, guts and all. Although by then I had no guts really. Now at least if somebody asks me where my master's lair is, I can honestly say Erebus, the third layer of hell, palace of the royal treasurer, entrance by appointment only. Requires mythic path, which path? Mammon. The Archdevil Mammon is Hell's accountant and treasurer. He rules over the lightless realm of Erebus, and is generally worshipped by greedy and corrupt mortals. His unholy symbol is an azure coin with the head of Mammon stamped on it. Erebus, the Hell's third layer, is known as Erebus, an endless dungeon beneath the infernal city of Dis. It is here that the Archdevil Mammon keeps Hell's books, accounting for all that is spent in the infernal realm. Do you want me to try to free you from this curse? No thanks. The skeleton waves you away with both hands. Been there, done that, only made things worse. I've had enough help. I'll make do. Did you trade with everyone, crusaders and demon worshippers alike? You bet. What do I care about which side of yours is winning anyway? Both are buying my wares, business is booming. Everybody needs a weapon and a good set of armor. You sell one thing, the next day they bring it back all ragged and full of holes, looking for a replacement. Sure, this war will probably end one day. Maybe the Crusaders will finally patch up that abyssal hole. Or maybe this whole region will fall through it. That's when I'll pack up and go elsewhere. Golarion is a big place. I can always find new customers. Alright. No. Which path? Hold on for a moment. Alright.
Hello?
Now. Alright, well, that's it. So, moving on. Thank you for your answers. You're very welcome. Talking is easier than dragging a cart. I can wag my tongue all day for free, even though I don't have one. Alright, show me your wares. The skeleton joyfully rattles the coins in his skull. Here, take a good look. Pick anything you like. Buy all of it. If only I could. Alright, we'll sell all the crap we have, though. Actually, wait. The selling... He says he sells to the... He sells to enemies, too, so... Let me not sell to him. Let's just see what he's got. Actually, I don't think I could afford anything he's selling one way or the other. The spell now deals 2 more damage per die roll to all its targets. Showing all enemies in 5 feet. Spell target. But the spell will no longer apply precision damage. Okay. I don't really know what I would use here. So, I'll just tell him to sell something else. Alright, what do you sell? Oh, I have the widest choice of merchandise. Right now, I've got a fine selection of magical, mystical spell thingies. Everything a wizard could want. By the way, could you advise me what would sell best in these parts now? I have a choice of exotic wares from faraway lands. Then there's this personal protection equipment. And a whole arsenal for a hunter. What should I say? I guess. Personal protection equipment. Noted. Seek me out on the roads with new goods to buy. Right, I don't need anything right now. And what can you do? There's a war raging here, so I'll have no shortage of customers. If you don't buy anything, then your enemies will. Alright. Sell and go. Oh. Alright. I'm sorry, all these units in, and there we go. That's that. Nowhere else in particular to go. Oh, wait, no, not you. You. The leper's smile. Oh, right, there we are. Everyone's fatigued. We'll rest inside the camp. Alright. That's that.
We march ahead.
Not much else to do here. We just go inside the commander tent. Rest up. Oh, right. Yeah. Really, just for 1 year, not the other.
Can you please help?
Sure. Alright. Now, with all that out the way, let's see. Any weapons to sell? Nah. Any armors to sell? Not that I want to yet. Alright, we'll just call it for now. Deal. And yeah. Into the tent. Rest up. Alright. We are actually going to call it for tonight. Thank you to everyone who came by on this play of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I want to go through the the other event of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So we'll be going on that after a short break. Stop. You refuse to admit that life is ruled by despair and that hope only deceives people. But despair is what led you to Iomedae, isn't that true? If you had just hoped for the best, you would still be a thief. Don't preach your silly ideas to me. I didn't wallow in despair. I did the right thing. That's totally different. Alright. Well, anyway, I'll see you all in a bit. Until then, please, take care.